Yeah.
Just a million different things. I just had to move my car, and I'm sitting there sweating. I look awful.
My
Hey,
ex,
here we are. Okay,
my
we are
ex
live.
are on vacation, and they're at the beach, and so I'm kind of taking care of the house and watching the dogs and
Mhm.
taking care of the pool and everything, which is a real tough job sitting by the pool all day. So that's been pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, hey, okay, we're live. 5:39 p.m. Pacific, 8:39 p.m. Eastern. July 18th, 2016. Rob Johnson, yo.
Hey, good evening.
Good
How's
evening.
it?
How are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I've been making these trailers lately for these things, little commercials or whatever, you know? And, huh? Oh, Teddy says, have a great show. Hey, Teddy. It's so funny. I make these trailers lately, you know?
Yeah.
And they've been apparently getting a great response. But in the trailer, I said tonight, David Nesdahl and maybe Rob Johnson. Turns out it's the opposite.
Rob Johnson and maybe David Nesdahl.
It's Rob Johnson, maybe David Nesdahl later. I don't know. Right? Is that what I said? I can't even think. I'm so hot.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure what was going on. I thought I might have some company tonight, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And I got an early morning. In the morning, I'm got to be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I have training, and then I'm actually going to try to hit the beach. So that'll be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Trips this week. Go visit some buddies and kind of hang out, just have a good time, you know. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm sharing the links right now.
Cool.
I think. Yes, I am. Yeah, I drank this. I drink hot tea every morning.
Yeah.
And I think my wife is spiking the stuff because I think the caffeine levels are going up and up and up. You know, so later on in the day, I notice it all of a sudden. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I'm not somebody that can really tolerate caffeine well. I tend to go crazy.
Right.
So, okay. All right, here we are. Oh, Ron. Ron says, what up, boys? I'm on vacation this week, too.
Cool. Enjoy, Ron. It's a good week to be on vacation.
Yes.
Every day's a holiday.
Yes. Bill says, how's it going, guys? Good?
Good, Bill.
Good, man. I think I'm going to have to open up the app to read some of these. Let's see. I'm sharing some links, and so I can't see you right at the moment.
That's okay. You're not missing anything.
I'm on a different page. Let's see. Hey guys, Kyle says. Kyle Norton.
What's up, Kyle?
Kyle Norton. Wow. Are you the one that you're not the one that posted that video earlier, are you? Kyle? That Van Halen that sound check?
Oh, the 84 sound check? Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Kyle, were you the one that posted that?
No, yeah. I didn't post it.
No. Kyle.
Yesterday on VHTrading.com, you know, the bootleg site.
Mm-hmm.
I stick it on there all the time, and that's where I first saw it. I was like, wow, that's something cool, and you know, I'd never heard that before.
Yes, he says he posted that. Kyle, that's amazing, man. I've never heard that. Oh, in all these years, that was brand new to me. So that
was awesome. That was cool.
It's pretty rare to get something past me like that. So that, Kyle, thanks a lot for putting that up. And actually, if they haven't already, VHND will be putting it up. If they have not already, I don't know if they have, but look for that on VHND later, I think.
Yeah.
So yes, very cool. And yeah, what we're talking about is Kyle. He posted basically a little about 7-8 minutes of a 1984 sound check.
Mm.
You know,
starts out with Jump, the keyboard portion. Mm-hmm. Then they mess around with Panama a little bit. And what else did they play? There was some other stuff they were jamming.
I don't even remember. I was sitting there in shock the whole time listening to it.
Yeah, me too. Totally sounded like
because that's definitely one of my favorite eras. I mean, I love it all, of course, but the '84 era, guitar wise, just the tone, the style, everything to me is just amazing. Plus Eddie was actually playing keyboards back then, live.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, he played keyboards for All Wait and Jump. I don't think they played Incredible Rock in '84, but then he played keyboards in 5150 for the 5150 tour. Why Can't This Be Love? And When They Rarely Did Jump. And then I think the last year that Eddie played keyboards was OU812, and only in that one song he played the intro to When It's Love on keyboards. Then he hit it on auto, and then he had his 5150 strapped over his shoulder, and he'd play the guitar parts. But that was like the last time that he played keyboards, because then when For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge came out, for Right Now, it was all sequenced. Or actually, I take that back. It wasn't sequenced. I think it was pre-recorded. He always said he pre-recorded it before every show, so it kept the, it was live, it was real. And then after that, for Balance and the 3 tour, I don't know what they did. If they had somebody playing it backstage, or remember Gary Sharon used to say this guy named JJ. Remember he used to say, "Hit it, JJ," and then Right Now would start the piano riff. So I think there was a guy backstage actually playing Right Now.
I know during the Balance tour, what's his name? Fitzgerald? What was his name? From Night Ranger, the Night Ranger's keyboard player?
Yeah.
He was backstage playing the keyboards during Balance, I know.
Yeah.
I remember that. And he goes way back with Sammy. He was the bass player in, was he bass in Montrose? Or with Sammy at some point back in the '70s. He was the bass player, and then he went on to be keyboards in Night Ranger.
Yeah, he was a great keyboardist too. He was really good at the keys.
Oh, yes. Okay, all right. Sorry, I need to tweet out.
That's cool.
This link.
This guitar right here.
Actually, is anybody watching this on Twitter? If anybody is watching this right now on Twitter, could you please tweet this video out? And I'll retweet it. If you could, put hashtag VH Guitar Chat, and I'll see it and I'll retweet that out. All right. Let's see if anyone does that. Okay. Cool. All right. You're on.
I was just gonna say we looked at this guitar the other night, I think Friday night, and you guys saw the deal, the whole relic job. And I tell you, this thing, just every day that goes by, I'm just more and more in awe with how it came out. I mean, you guys have already seen it. I mean, the checking is just phenomenal. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, the way everything came out.
I put you on the main screen, so you can go ahead and show it off.
It's just insane. This is actually some better views than the other night, actually. For those of you that didn't see it the other night, or for those of you that maybe wanted to see a little bit more.
Oh yeah. When you hold it up close, you can see all the detail and everything.
Yeah, it's really, really amazing.
Looks like a cow.
Yeah, it does. It does. Hubbard made me a cow. And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
in the back is it's just insane. Here's the plate that I put on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just hard to believe that this guitar was, like mint back before. Here's the headstock, which I checked and relicked. And yeah, but anyways, so I've been really messing around with this. I did a short video the other day on it.
Yes, I saw that.
I mean, it was kind of sloppy playing, and it didn't really sound great. I mean, it was first thing in the morning. I was like half asleep, and I just messed around. I says, what the hell? I'll just go live. So I just played a little bit of Unchained, just the basic, the main riff, and then I think I played the intro to Drop Dead Legs, and then just noodled for a quick second. I mean, it was really nothing more than just like a minute and a half of just messing around with it. But it literally plays just phenomenal. This guitar is just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, the feel of it is just amazing. And if you look at the, he even nailed, got the gaffer's tape on the pickup and the rubber band and everything around. It's really, really, really cool. Did a great job. So I've been messing around a lot with this thing the last few days and playing it and just kind of, break it in. Because I never really got a chance to really break it in because I only had it, what, Johnny, like a week maybe? And then I sent it out to have it relicked.
You didn't have it that long, I remember.
No, it was literally. I was just looking at the video we did the day that I got this thing, and it was June 9th. So, and Hubbard had it maybe just over a month, maybe. So, I think I maybe had this thing in my possession for like a week, maybe a week and a half. And I did play it. I didn't have, I was working a lot of hours and, we had a ton of events, alumni weekend and stuff going on where I work at the school, and the kids had just graduated with commencement and everything. So I really didn't have a chance to mess around with it as much as I wanted to. So when I sent it out to Hubbard to have it relicked, I knew how it played and I was amazed by it, but I never really had a chance to sit down and just really play it, And now that I got it back in this state, that's what I've been doing the last, few days. It's just been great, and I just love this thing. It's awesome. It really is awesome. It's a great guitar, and this one will probably go down in the books of of one of a kind guitars for the Rob Johnson collection, because, like I said, it's it's definitely one of a kind. So, but I've been fun with it. I've had a lot of fun with it. Been playing a lot of different kind of songs lately too. I've been kind of get back into the Van Halen stuff, playing the songs per se. I've been playing a lot of. I had been playing a lot of Roth era stuff, and I kind of started playing some Sammy era stuff. Black and Blue and Good Enough and some other stuff. So, been having some fun with it. So it's been pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Cool.
How about you? How's your week been so far?
It's been crazy today. Oh, here I'll come back. There I am. I've been running around. I had to do some yard work out there. That's what, if I look like a mess, I was literally moments ago out there doing gardening.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed
tonight.
I was a little bit disappointed when I saw your outlook. You just did not look good.
Yeah, I'm hot. I'm super hot.
You look fine.
I'm super. Yeah. Yeah.
As soon as I saw you, wow, is he out doing yard work? No.
Yeah, doing a million different things. And then we have a new neighbor here. And so they've been busy doing things, and so it's just been nothing but people just all over here, just
in and out.
Yeah. Movers, carpet people, gardeners, whatever. Yeah. So, but I think it's cool. So hey, so yeah, we have a bunch of comments and questions.
Nice.
Let me open up some windows here so I can see some things. And again, thank you everybody for watching this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it was a great hangout we did the other night on Friday with Dave and I think Dave Lucy was on, and Eric Broadbent was on, and you and me, and who else was on? Oh, Anthony Sajazi, I think, was on for a little bit, wasn't he? Anthony came on. Yeah. Hubbard was on for a little bit. And,
yeah, that was
great hangout.
What was that? 2 hours? 3 hours?
It was like 2.5 hours. Yeah.
I was still exhausted from the previous hangout. That was 3 hours.
That's right.
The one with Philip McKnight. Yo, yep. Philip McKnight. Yo. Yeah, he's a real cool dude, man.
Yeah, Philip's really cool. there's a lot of cool people out there. Everybody that we've had on the Hangouts and stuff like that, and people that we, you know, correspond with on the pages and all, they're all awesome. They really are. Everybody's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got some good stuff to talk about. And you know, you were thanking people before a second ago, and I just want to say thank you everybody who's been texting me via Facebook and even, you know, personal text on my phone. Thank you. I never really spent too much time checking my messages on Facebook. I just didn't really bother. I mean, I get on Facebook, but I wouldn't bother getting on Messenger. Now I'm kind of forced to check it more. And I shouldn't say it. I don't mean forced to do it because I have to. I'm forced to do it because I want to now, because there's really a lot of cool people, you know, that are messaging me, asking questions, and you know, giving good information, and sending me links to different things, and you know, saying what they like, what they don't like, and I really appreciate that. And honestly, too, guys, if there's anything you don't like, you know, I'm gonna open up a jar of worms here, but let us know, because we're always trying to make, you know, Dave, Johnny, and myself, we're always trying to make the show a little bit better, and all that. So if there's anything you don't like, let us know, or something you'd like to see us do.
Yeah, so send us some mean tweets.
Blow that up big time now.
Yes. What do you guys dislike about me? Let me know. It's all good.
Just got a text message from Eric Broadbent. So just said hi, how you doing? So what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good
Yo, Eric.
What's up?
Cool. Okay, I got the video up. I'm watching it on another channel. I mean, another page or whatever. Seems like the lag's a little weird for some reason. I don't.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Actually, no. I think it's normal. I think it's all right.
I think it's just you, because you've been doing yard work all day and you look kind of sloppy. So.
Yes, I'm probably gonna pass out any minute.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
But it's all good. See, even though I should actually be in the hospital. I'm sitting here.
Oh,
I'm sitting hanging out, entertaining everybody.
I gotta show you a picture. So Hubbard,
the show must go on, you know.
Hubs, if you're watching this, you're gonna kick out of this. So Chris Hubbard sends me this message the other night. I think it was like Friday night after we got done with our hangout, or Saturday. Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Hey Rob," he goes, "Is this you?" And it's a picture of Eddie from the Balance Tour with his Music Man guitar. Because I guess the other night we were talking about something, and I dyed my hair blonde, and it kind of looks like Eddie from the Balance Tour. And I did have a goatee, but
I know
I don't have one now. But I kind of go back and forth. I'll have a goatee. I picked up my Music Man, and I was wearing that Eddie Work shirt the other night.
I know. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, you look like you were being Eddie for Halloween or something. You could actually go out for Halloween.
Do that. I could do that. I could walk around with a work shirt, blonde hair, and my Music Man guitar. And some people might know who I was, and other people are just like, "Who's this idiot?" You know.
You could have been his stunt double, you know. Or I mean, you got the perfect look if you want to do a Balance era tribute band. There you go. You got the look down.
As long as I don't play guitar, I'll be fine. No, I can play. I mean, I play okay, but I mean, it's not. I'm not like some of these guys like Eric and, you know, some of these other dudes that just totally shred. I mean, I've been playing the guitar for 20 years, and I can pretty much play mostly any Van Halen song. When I get to the solos, you know, easy songs like Panama, Talk About Love, Unchained, those are all simple solos. Anybody can play those for the most part. But I mean, when you get to some songs that are a little bit more, I wouldn't call them hard, because nothing Eddie does is really hard. It's just, well, let me rephrase that. Anybody can practice enough and do what Eddie does. Eddie said it himself. I have interviews from '95 where Eddie says basically anybody that practices and is dedicated enough can do what I do. And nothing Eddie does is really hard. It's just very technical, and it's very precise. And you really have to have the right touch. A lot of people weed through what he does, and you know, they sound kind of muddy and kind of whatever. And it's very hard to play as clean and as effective and as hard as Eddie. Eddie picks very hard. But I can play pretty much most of the solos, but a lot of the solos that are a little bit more in depth, I kind of improvise a little bit more, and I may not play them note for note. But you know, I enjoy playing, and as I get older, I'm not quite as hard on myself as I used to be. I try to just have more fun now than I used to. You know, it's not about necessarily nailing an Eddie Van Halen solo. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not Eddie Van Halen. So as long as I have fun doing it and having a good time, and I'm always learning. I mean, people like Alan Garber. I mean, those guys. I mean, I was watching something that he did on Links this morning, and Alan, if you're watching it, I love your facial expression when you're playing, because you're like so like serious when you're playing, and you're like looking at that guitar neck like you're gonna tear its head off if it messes up. But you never mess up, because you sound exactly like the album, and you were playing the intro to Women in Love. And I'm sitting here listening to it this morning and going, if I didn't see the video of that, I would actually think that's somebody playing the album. He's that close when he plays these songs.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Insane.
Alan has got the sounds down. I mean, exact.
So I fired off a comment to his playing or something, and I was just like, you know, Alan, at least if you're going to play an Eddie Van Halen, you know, like riff, at least do a halfway decent job at it, bro. You know, I mean, you know, whatever.
Come on, Alan. Alan, you're making us look bad, Alan. Come on.
Come on, Alan.
No, he's amazing. He's amazing because he knows. I mean, what's more amazing what's more amazing. There we go. About Alan Garber. Are your ears burning, Alan? Is that he knows what he's talking about. You know, he knows all this stuff way more than anybody should or probably does know. Technically, about all this stuff.
Post tablature of what he's talking.
Oh yeah.
About. And I mean, it's not like he just kind of thinks about it. Like, yeah, I think this is what he's doing. He'll sit down and analyze, like, you know, exactly what's going on, and he'll think about it, and he'll make he'll come up with a strategy on how to, like, you know, dissect these solos, and he will come up with, like you said, he's exact. He knows exactly what he's talking about. So when Alan, you know, shows us a riff like "Hang 'Em High" or "Ice Cream Man" solo or something like that, it's like I really pay attention because I know what he's saying is the right way to do it. I can't always do it like he does, but I've picked up a lot of stuff from Alan in the last couple of months, you know, or last 6 months.
Yes.
Just paid attention to what he's talking about, and like you said, Johnny, he does. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, and it's not just Van Halen either.
Right.
He can do what's the Kevin Bacon thing? The you know, he can relate anything and everything back to Van Halen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he ties everything into Van Halen.
You know? Yes.
So Alan, now that we've given you all those kudos, I expect you to $1 PayPal credit to Johnny and my accounts, you know. So.
Oh, we have a great time doing hangouts. When he, you know, the thing though is he'll message me at like, you know, 9:30 in the morning, you know, hey Johnny, you want to do a hangout? You know? So if you watch the hangouts with me and him, I've literally just thrown some clothes on. I'm just sitting here half awake.
Well, as long as you're not weak whacking, it's okay.
You know. Yeah. Oh, look at me! Look how red I am. I look horrible. Whatever.
You look good. You look like you get a nice suntan.
Yeah.
Goes with the white T-shirt, the red graphic.
I know. But hey, okay, so we have 1 million comments here.
Cool.
And we got like 35 people looking at us. So
positive comments, negative comments, death threats.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if there's any of those on here, but 17 thumbs ups. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. If you dig this video, give it a thumbs up.
Thank you.
That actually really helps get this video out there to other people that might not know about this stuff, that would like to, you know, that would like to enjoy it too.
Oh, hey, real quick, you know what I was playing this afternoon that I hadn't played in like a few years, which is really a fun riff to play, is the main intro to As Is, the riff. That is such a cool riff to play. You ever play that?
Probably once.
Yeah. It's 90% of it's all pull-offs. It's all like pull-offs. On the 3rd and the 5th fret on the A string, the A and the G string. Excuse me, the A and the D string.
Cool, cool. Okay, so hey, let's get to a bunch of these comments and questions because I know you can't be sitting here forever either.
I
I
got
know.
another 20 minutes in, so.
Okay. All right. James Stewart says hello everybody. Hello everyone. Hey James. How you doing, man? Is it Biggles? Biggles says just received yesterday a EVH Japan Wolf special. Plays and sounds unbelievable. Makes my other guitars feel and sound like a cello. But I might have a problem. Uh-oh. Both both the E strings are running towards the edge. The low E running close at the headstock and the high E at the bridge.
What about the high E's? What did he say the high E was doing? I caught the low E.
But he says the high E at the bridge is running close at the. So basically, are you saying Biggles? Are you saying that the both strings are basically how does that work? Falling off the neck?
It shouldn't be both. It would be one or the other. And all I've done is actually, I've seen this before with a couple of my guitars. You loosen the neck, you loosen the screws in the back, and you actually just take the neck and you just yank it down a little bit. And hold it.
Yeah. It sounds like the neck might be headed. What is this? The neck might be headed the wrong way, so it makes the low E closer, like further over, and the high E falling off. So what you want to do, if that's the case, is you want to loosen the bolts in the back and push and pull the neck back up, right?
Right, exactly.
Would that be it? Like, this way, and then tighten.
Yeah, and the way I've done it in the past, and like you said, just loosen those bolts just a little bit, and then you actually just take it and you can use your leg and stick your leg in, and you just kind of just pull it down, and just all you need is just a little bit. It could just be just a tiny little minimal shift. Tighten those screws, and you'll see a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs to be reset.
Yes. Yeah. It shouldn't be a big deal though. It should be. It should be okay.
I just got a message from Eric too. He said the same thing. He said neck might need to be reset. So there's another really good comment from someone who knows what they're talking about. So yeah, definitely. I think the three of us are on the right page. So I might want to check that out. What was the guy's name?
Biggles.
Biggles?
Biggles. Hey, Biggles, if you want, actually, yeah, send me a photo. Can you send me a picture of your guitar and what you're talking about? Message it to me. Are you on Facebook? If you're on Facebook, go to Guitarist Johnny Bean. Okay, Biggles says, okay, we'll try. Yeah, Biggles, go to Guitarist Johnny Bean on Facebook, and you can message me there, and you can send me a photo there. And then message me and let me know if you sent it. And we can look and see what's going on. It doesn't. I don't think it should be a big deal though.
No.
Okay, Kyle Norton. Kyle, dude, you and that bootleg, man, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, like I said, that bootleg, if not already, it should be up on VHND. Hey, have you guys ever played a Kramer Pacer Classic? Interested to hear thoughts on it. The Kramer Pacer Classic. Are you talking about one of the new Gibson ones? Huh? Oh, and Biggles, you're not on Facebook? Email it to me. Send me an email. Well, I don't want to send my email on here.
Hey, Biggles, just so you know, Eric loves your Japanese special, but it needs a German Floyd.
Biggles, are you on Twitter? Let me know if you're on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, tweet me the photo. He's probably not on Twitter either. My Twitter is at Kramer_5150. Kramer Pacer Classic. Kyle, so what are you talking about? The Gibson ones, the new ones? If so, then yes, I played them at NAMM. Oh, and James Stewart says MySpace.
MySpace. In the past.
You could message it to me on MySpace as well. I'm still there. I know, everybody else deleted their accounts, but I
Hey,
Huh? He
don't
says
delete,
no.
don't delete it. That's your space. You
Yeah,
own
I
that.
know. He
That's
says
your,
no. Oh, okay. He says he'll put it up on his YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, make a video. There you go. Make a video and then tag me in the video or send me a link to the video or post it, make a video and eventually post it in the comments of this video. Remember how YouTube used to do AOL, James Stewart says. I'm still on AOL, dude. Do you have AOL Messenger? I'll turn mine on. You can just message it to me that way. Actually, dude, you can text it to me. Ugh. Text it to me. Let me give you a phone number. Here we go. Why didn't I think about this? Let me give you my number. Let me just find it. You know how these days nobody knows their phone number?
yeah, I know. It's crazy. Let alone somebody else's.
I know. It's like, what's your number? I don't know. Let me text it to you. Okay, Biggles, if you have a phone, text me a photo of it to 415-952-3263.
That number is 555.
Yeah. No, that's the real number. Anybody can actually message me here or call me here. Yeah. Text me a photo to 415-952-3263 and I'll get your photo. If you want to do that. Oh, he's in Australia.
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah, anybody who's wondering, that is my real phone number. Go ahead and text it, and I'll actually reply back to you. He's in Australia. Okay, yeah. So make a video, and I'm blurry. Make a video. Tag me in the video, so I see it. There we go.
there you go.
Okay. All right. Let's try to get through these as quick as we can, because I know you don't have all night. You got to wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I got training at 4 in the morning. Well, I have training at 5, so I got to get up at 4 to. It takes me like 25 minutes to actually just get to the point where know that I'm awake, and then it takes me another 15 minutes to get to the point of existence. So, and then comes coffee. Then I got to get coffee. Then I got to go. So.
Yes. Okay, let's try to as much as we can. Oh, Kyle says yes. Kramer released. Message is opening. Come on. Kramer released the Pacer Classic guitar. Oh, here we go. A couple years ago. Yeah, so that's a Gibson. Yes. I've played them. I've played them at NAMM. They're good guitars.
Yeah.
They're good.
Some
of them are made in Korea, I believe. I don't know if that particular one is. It might be.
good guitars though.
Let's see. Oh man. Let's see. What's up, guys? Steiner. That's
Steinberger?
Yeah. Steiner, what's your real name? I forget. Is it James? He says, "What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well." Doing better, man. Doing great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Kyle Norton says, "Your guitar looks amazing."
Thanks, Kyle.
Very cool.
Appreciate it, man.
Very cool.
And hey, what's up to you too? Thanks for watching.
Yes. Stefan. Okay, Stefan, not James. Okay. Steph. Okay, so Signer O is Stefan. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll remember that next time, hopefully. Jaden James 104 says saw Van Halen at Monsters Rock in 1988 in California.
Nice.
Very cool. Which show was that? Where at in California? I wasn't here then, but they played here. They played at what used to be Candlestick Park,
Yeah.
which is not here, which they tore down, so it's not even here anymore. But
Disco. I have that show on DVD, actually.
oh, no way! I know people who were there.
Yeah, that's cool. That was a great show. I mean, from watching it on film, I'm sure it was a great show live.
Yeah, I missed that tour because where I lived at the time, they were like a state or two states away, and I couldn't have gone. So, but I caught them on the tour right after the 0812.
Yeah.
45-day tour, whatever, when Private Life opened up.
Yep.
I saw them then. That was my first show. It was amazing. Amazing. 802 Blues. Hey guys, how are you doing? Doing great, man. Doing great. Alfred. I should actually open up these comments before I try to read them. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of stuff. Alfred McCready. What happened to the original black and white Frankenstrat neck?
That neck, I just looking at pictures of it the other day in one of my old magazines. It was on, what did that neck end up on? I think it eventually broke. It eventually broke and he couldn't use it anymore. And I think that was around the 1980 era. That neck was basically on the Frankenstrat on and off from 77, 78, all the way up until beginning of 1980.
80. Yeah, you can see it on the Frankenstein in the 80. Is it a 79 photo shoot actually of Eddie with the pink jumpsuit?
Yeah, well, he's got the pink jumpsuit with a pickaxe, and he's got all the guitars around it. And it was on the Frankenstrat then. That was like a 80
with the white pick guard.
Yeah, with the white pick guard.
Yeah, that was 79 or 80.
I think that picture was the beginning of 1980 because it was right before he had painted the Charvel Star guitar. Because at the time that guitar body was white and it had the Dan Electro Coke bottle style neck on it, headstock. But after that, I think that neck, I want to say, broke. I remember reading an article that Eddie said the neck broke and he wasn't able to use it anymore. That original, 21 fret, I think it had rosewood inlays, regular Strat style neck. It wasn't a CBS style headstock, but it was the oversized Strat headstock, with the faded Gibson logo on it. And it also had a brass nut, I believe. I believe that neck broke and it was basically non-usable anymore. And that's when Eddie ended up putting on the Strat neck, which the 21 fret regular Strat size neck with a Fender Strat, with the Floyd dot on it, which is still on that guitar today.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Sully dude, yo, can you tweet out this video and mention me in the tweet and I'll retweet it? I know you tweeted out the 84 sound check. But yeah, if you could tweet this actual live video as well and mention Kramer _5150, I'll retweet it. Because yeah, I haven't tweeted this out yet. But anyway, yeah, thanks. And thanks for following me too. Sully dude.
Sully dude.
Yes. Yeah, that neck busted up. Michael Collins. What's up, Johnny and Rob J?
What's up, Mike?
Yo, Jaden James. Hello again from San Juan Capistrano, California. Jaden James 104. Yo. Okay, see, now I'm going backwards with the comments. So some of these we might have to think. Let's see. Come on, open up. Jimmy, how do you say your last name? Bitre? Bitry? Or the E be silent? Like my name. Bitter? I don't know. Anyway, Jimmy says, good evening. Can you please discuss... Okay, we might have to do this on a future hangout. I think right now we can only answer like quick questions. I'll save your comment for a future hangout with Rob and Nesdal and whoever else, okay? He wants us to discuss the 1984 N5150 album guitar sounds.
Yeah, that's a great topic.
Bitter.
Awesome topic. Just probably something we're going to need a little bit more time for. Because
Jimmy Bitter. Biter. Is it Biter?
Bitter.
Is it bitter or biter? I think it says biter.
What did she taste like, Jim?
Bitter. Biter. What is that? Is that biter?
Beater? Bitter, beater, biter. I don't know. We're not picking on you, Jimmy. We're just having fun. So don't take offense.
I really can't pronounce your name.
You can pick on my name all you want if you.
I really can't.
Everybody does, anyways.
Yes. Biter? Or are you saying yes, bitter? I can't tell. Anyway, Jimmy, that's a great question.
Oh, beater.
Long I. That'd be biter, right?
Yeah.
Or long L. What'd you say?
I think bitter. I think it's bitter.
Long I. Biter.
That's what I say to my dog all the time. Biter. Biter.
Anyway, Jimmy. Oh man.
Let's go, Jimmy.
That's a great question. We'll discuss that maybe in a future. We need to catalog this. Yeah, maybe if we do one of these Wednesday.
Yeah.
He says yes. Biter. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a great question, man. Vinny Romano says, hey, Vinny.
Hey.
Frank C. Hey guys, Johnny, can you ask Rob how he had his kill switch wired? I.e., is the lead light tied into the output jack or not at all? I'm curious. Thank you.
Oh boy, I tell you what, this is one question that I'm probably not going to please anybody on.
He says it's biter. It's biter.
I think. Beater.
Not bitter, biter.
Vigilant
says, hey.
On the kill switches, I really don't know. I have no idea how they're wired. I don't know anything about the electronics. I can paint guitars and I can set them up, but when it comes to the electronics, I just don't know. The only thing I know is I told them, make it so when I hit the button, whether you're using the neck pickup or the bridge pickup, it kills the sound. It's a momentary kill switch. I really don't know how they're wired. I have no clue. I wished I had a better answer for you, buddy. I really do, but I don't know. That's why I had it done. Chris Hubbard would be able to answer that because he wired this one.
Chris Hubbard or Adam FU Tone. I believe he did a video. He did a video on showing how he wired the thing up.
Yeah, yes, exactly. If you get online and look at Adam Reaver's video, it will show you how to wire those. And there's also a link. You have to do some searching because it was probably 4 or 5 months ago. There was a link on, there was a thread on VH Links. A guy actually put one of these exact kill switches in his guitar, and he actually showed not only how to wire it and where to wire it and what to do and what to solder and how to go about the electrical process, but he also showed how to actually score the body and make a nice clean route cut for the kill switch. And he did it from soup to nuts the whole way, start to finish. It was an amazing thread. But again, get on FU Tone and look at the videos, and Adam will show you how to do it.
Yes, yeah. You can go to Adam's channel, his FU Tone, his YouTube, and there'll be a video there of him showing the ones that they sell.
Yeah.
Which I believe they're all the same, right? I mean, your kill switch, it has an LED, right? If you wanted to, it could light up, right?
I don't know. It looks like it could, yeah. My kill switch has never been like that on any of my guitars. My old Stealth, this one, or the one the special upstairs, they don't light up, and Eddie's did not light up either. But I mean, it is your typical arcade, type switch, and typically a lot of those types of buttons do light up. So yeah, it looks like it might. I never utilized that feature though.
Mm-hmm. I think Nesdal said they're all exactly the same.
They are. They're pretty much the same.
What was that? Are you expiring?
Yeah, I'm expired. I'm like old milk. Yeah,
I know you got to get up super early. So
all right, we got another couple. We can wrap. Take another 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes.
Okay. Alfred McCready. What's your favorite song from Women and Children First?
For me, probably Cradle Will Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Romeo Delight a close second, probably. How about you?
Yeah. That's a tough one. I mean, I usually say when people ask me what my favorite Halen album is, that's usually what I say is my favorite album, just all around, right? Because, well, first of all, my favorite song on there, I would say
Growth.
Yeah, Growth.
It's actually a good song. Actually,
that's my favorite one. Yeah, well, great, man. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, I actually did a guitar lesson on how to play that. So
I just got a text from Eric again. He said unless you have a 9-volt battery hooked up to these guitars, the kill switch won't light up.
Right.
If you have a 9-volt battery, there's a way you can get it to light up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the switch is in the back of the guitar.
Mm.
So you flip the switch and the thing's like lit.
Yeah.
Literally. Like
I was last night.
Jimmy. This is like the new Rod and Rodin. Is it Biter?
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one.
Jimmy Biter? Jimmy Bitter? He says, "Take your whiskey home."
That's a great song. Great song. Great riff. Great.
And then Steiner, which is Stefan, right?
Steinberg.
Yeah. Stefan, yes. He sent me a question on Facebook. He says maybe Rob can answer it. I think. I'll forward. Wait, who's this? Oh, look at all these. All these people popped up. I didn't even see. Okay, let's get to this one right here, at least from Eduardo. He says, he wants to know about. Let me save that one, okay? Let me save that one for when Nesdal is here, and maybe when we have maybe when Broadbent is in here and some other people, we can actually do a roundtable and talk about that all together.
Just got a message from Peter, and he said, basically said his passion for Van Halen is back because of the hangouts we do. Thank you very much. It's nice to be able to have a positive influence on people, and we're talking about stuff that we really like. Obviously, we all have a passion for Van Halen. It doesn't matter what era it is. It's Van Halen. It's Eddie playing the guitar. I mean, what else is there? Mm-hmm. I'm honored to have a small part in somebody's motivation or excitement on getting back into Van Halen. The only thing I'll say is I've been in the Van Halen since 1983, 84. I've been a guitar player for 20 years, but it's probably been 21, 22 years that I've really passionately been into Van Halen. Passionately, like playing guitar and building guitars and being a nut. I've been a fan, like I said, since the early 80s, but like anything else, everybody out there watching, I'm sure Eric or Dave or Johnny or whoever, Alan Garber, guys that have been around this stuff for 15, 20 years and beyond. If you're You're going to go through periods of your life where you're going to get burnt out. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There's been times in my life I've been burnt out on Van Halen. And I just really, I'd go 2-3 months. I didn't really even touch a guitar. I just was like, whatever, I have so many things that I do in my life, martial arts and other hobbies and interests. Sometimes, it's normal to go through periods of your life where you just kind of want to step back, take a break from things, and every couple of years I'll kind of step back from Van Halen for a month or two and not listen to them, but just kind of take a step back and get a breather. And it's important to be able to do that, because if you don't do that, you get stale and it becomes more just kind of lethargically unmotivated type stuff, and you're just kind of going through the motions. But if you take a break sometimes and get a breath of fresh air, when you come back, man, that passion's right there again, and you're hungry for more. So I've gone through periods of that. So hey, if these hangouts kind of get people, pumped up about Van Halen and guitars and gear and stuff, and the videos that we do or Eric does or whoever, that's great. That's awesome. Glad you guys watching.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for watching all this stuff. And yeah, that's one of the things that I think is great about doing these things is, I mean, you and I mean, we could be sitting here talking on a Skype call, just privately talking about all this stuff.
Yeah.
I've said this before, we would talk about this stuff regardless. So it's great to do it publicly like this, so other people can watch,
right,
and comment and enjoy. 802 Blues says, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Lowell.
Yeah. It kind of does,
And you said 20 years? Dude, man, being a Van Halen fan for 20 years is nothing. That's nothing. And that's what's scary. That shows how old we're getting.
I know.
You know? 20 years ago was 96.
Yeah.
Which feels like yesterday. And in Van Halen world, that really was yesterday.
I know it.
You know?
Well, it's like, I've been a Van Halen fan for, 30 something years, 20, 21, 22 years, in the guitar building kind of craze phase, and that kind of thing, which took the whole thing to another level for me. I mean, I remember, Women and Children First when it came out. I remember I was kind of young when Van Halen 1 and 2 came out, because I was only 5-6 years old, when they came out. So I really wasn't paying much attention to the first 2 albums then. But I remember Fair Warning. I remember, Women and Children First. I remember hearing those songs and being like, wow, that was cool. And I really started paying attention during Diver Down, I remember hearing Where Have All the Good Times Gone come on the radio in 1982 or 83. And I was like 9 or 10 years old. I was like, wow, this is great. And then 1984 hit, and I'll never forget, I was on summer vacation at the Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, which is where my mom and dad keep their boat. And I still go up there all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm going up there tomorrow. And I remember we were on vacation in 1984, and my buddy got the new Van Halen 1984 tape. He's like, hey, you got to listen to this, because I brought him on vacation with me. And we were just like, whoa, and I was tripping on Panama and Top Jimmy, and that's when I really became a fan, 1984, That's when I was done. And then 5150 came out, and I'm like, oh, there's this new singer. Who's this guy, But, oh, this is cool, too. Dreams and Good Enough and Summer Nights, 5150. Just, it was great. It's great being a Van Halen fan.
Yes. And yeah, if you're truly a fan of the music, which really is Eddie, then you'll love it all.
Right.
Because it's all him. It's all Eddie. That's really what it boils down to. It's all his music.
Yeah.
His songs.
And you listen to people, people get in these heated, violent debates on the Dave and the Sammy era, and they fight literally, they call each other asshats and all this other stuff, on the web pages, and nastier names than that. And I always sit back and I always kind of laugh, because to me, if you're a Van Halen fan, you're a Van Halen fan. Yeah, sure, you're gonna have a sense of more passion for the Dave era if that was your high school anthems, or the Hagar era if that was your high school anthems, if that's what you related to as a kid or whatever. But I never looked. I mean, I love the Hagar era. love it with a passion. And I love the Roth era, love it with a passion. And it's so hard for me to actually pick which is better because, you know, like Eddie always said, it's like music, you know, who's the best guitar player? There is no best. It's music theory, not music fact. It's all interpretation of what the music is. And listening to what Eddie's interpretation is and Fair Warning versus 5150 or Balance, they're two totally different areas of his life. You know, and if you're a Van Halen fan, you want to be along for the ride no matter what he's in. I mean, I have much more appreciation now for Van Halen 3 than I did back when it first came out. You know, I listen to some of those songs now and I'm like, whoa, I never picked up on that back then. You know, it's not my favorite album, but I mean, it's still cool to listen to now. What, Johnny, like 18 years later, something like that? 17 years later? Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that album's been out for 17 years. That's insane.
Yeah.
18 years. 18 years.
Dude, don't stop telling me this.
Insane.
I'm still 18, you know?
I know. Me too.
It's insane. And what you were saying about, you know, people bickering, if you want to, you know, if you want to use that term, you know, on Facebook, yeah, I see it every day.
Yeah.
People, you know, fight every day over the same thing. And the thing is, a lot of them are like 50-year-old dudes.
I know.
You know?
I
mean, come on. I mean, it's insane. I mean, that's the cool thing about doing these videos is we keep the drama, we keep everything cool, you know, and we get to discuss this stuff and talk about it and give our take on these things and just make it enjoyable for other people to watch. And people are watching, believe me. Well, I'm sure you know. Yeah, people do love watching this stuff. And Richard Schick, hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Rich?
Yeah, so like what you were saying earlier about enjoying making these videos or these live hangouts or whatever. Yeah, it's really what do you say? I don't know what I'm saying. It's cool. I mean, it's super cool.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a phone call. Oh, hang on. Is that off? I can't have that ringtone on here.
I didn't hear anything.
No, actually, I got busted for having a maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was another one. We did a hangout. We did like a 2-hour hangout at one point, and I got freaking flagged for having a somebody's thing ring on it, like a sound.
Yeah.
And it said that it was a song. You know, it said it was a Google song is what it was called.
Huh.
And all it was somebody's Google ringing or a phone ringing or something is what it was.
Yeah.
And anyway, I don't know who that was. 831? What area code is that? What was I saying? But yes, anyway, but getting back to what you were saying earlier though, about really enjoying doing these things and it's great. People watching 802 Blues says what ringtone?
My thoughts precisely.
Yes. You know, it's just really cool. It's really cool. People really, I've gotten so much response to doing these videos. I'd never even imagined, you know, I'd be sitting here with 30, 40 people looking at me. Remember when we started these things, it was like, oh, there's 2 people, there's 3, you know, there's maybe 4. Oh, now it's back to 2, you know, when we started these things, there was barely anybody watching these things. And then now the numbers, it's just growing. It's just going up and up and up.
They're going through the roof.
And yeah, just thank you to everybody who watches this stuff, you know, and telling your friends, sharing the videos on your pages, you know, and, you know, subscribing. Oh, I got a voicemail. I wonder. Actually, let me really quickly, let me actually listen to see what this is, because maybe it's important. Okay.
While you're doing that, I got a message from.
I already did it. I know what it is. It's unrelated.
Oh, I got a message a minute ago from somebody on the. They wanted to know where they could find Alan Garber's tab to the Live Without a Net solo from the 5150 tour. I don't have a copy of it on me, but if you get on VH Links and you go on the guitar page and just search Live Without a Net, LWAN guitar solo, you'll see Alan Garber's complete transcription of that whole solo. And I think it's been refreshed pretty recently too, so you should be able to find it.
Yeah, that guy, man. Tab that whole thing out.
Garber. And he probably didn't miss a single note from the whole damn thing either. There is actually one thing I want to ask him about. There's on that solo. There's, and Alan, if you're watching this, there's this one riff, and I can play. I just don't know if I'm playing it right. There's this one part that he does, and it's, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but he does this little rundown, and it's right off the bat, like right when he starts cranking in the solo, maybe like a minute into it, he does this thing. It's, you know, it's something. He just comes. He just starts up, and he goes down. And I've never been able to tell exactly what he's doing. I can play it and make it sound close, especially when you're plugged in. But I think it's probably something very simple. But I was always anxious to see what Alan had to say about that. So if you check that out, Alan, you probably know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Oh, and Biggles says that he's 50 years old, and it's you guys, I guess meaning us, that made him buy the EVH Wolfgang.
Nice.
Very cool, dude. Very cool. He says he's loved Van Halen since the early 80s. Nice. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I hear all the time too from people, because they watch my lesson videos or my little review videos from Guitar Center or whatever. I've had so many people say, Johnny, I watched your video and I went out and bought that guitar. Thanks for your review or your video or whatever.
Now my wife's got a hit out on.
But yeah, it's great. It's great to be able to help everybody out.
Yeah.
Okay, couple more, and then I know you got to.
Yeah, I definitely got a jet now.
You actually have to go to sleep. Bill, let me read a few more real quickly.
Yep.
Come on, open up. Where is it? Yeah, my phone like crashed the other day.
Oh, it stinks.
And so I had to basically turn it into a brand new phone. So I lost like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I hate when that happened to mine about a year ago too.
Bill Camporis, is it? I saw them in 1980 in Lakeland, Florida, and it blew my mind. That's cool.
Awesome.
Jimmy, is it Biter? Bitter? He says in 1986, HBO played a condensed version of Live Without a Net. That's what got me started playing guitar. Yes, HBO. It might have been Showtime. One of those. I used to have the actual VHS of that show, meaning the version he's talking about.
Yeah,
it's like a shorter version of Live Without a Net. They cut like, I think they cut like Michael Anthony out. They cut like different. It's only like it's the whole show, but it's not the whole show. They took different. Why are you laughing? I think they took the solos out, except maybe Eddie's solo was in there. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure Eddie's was in there. But,
yeah.
on the bass solo.
Man, I mean, people bag on Michael Anthony's bass solo all those years. People say, "Oh, that's when we get up and get a beer. That's when we go use the bathroom, whatever." I thought his solos were great. I mean, I thought, especially during the Right Here, Right Now.
Yeah,
tour.
He played Sunday afternoon in the park back. Yeah.
The what tour? What tour was that? The F Carl Knowledge tour, and then the tour after that. Yeah, he was doing that Sunday afternoon in the park on the bass, and yeah. I thought it was an awesome solo. So very cool. Oh, and Biggles got back to us. Huh? Comment not found. Uh-oh. Oh wait, is this what is this where the comment is where I have to approve it? I remember did you send a link? Yeah, because some stuff it gets flagged as like spam and I actually have to go and approve. Yeah, it was Showtime, lol. It was played all summer, Richard says. Uh Summer of '87. Yeah, they heavily edited Ed's solo and Best of Both Worlds. Mm-hmm.
They played Michael Anthony's bass solo, though.
Yeah. I don't think Michael Anthony's bass solo was in it. Although I don't know. I might actually still have the tape. It was an actual professional VHS tape. I had it.
That's cool.
I actually had it. I remember watching. The reason I bought it was because I was hoping it would have more of Eddie's solo in it. Because Eddie's solo was actually edited too.
I had the VHS tape too, and it did have Michael's solo in it. I mean, the VHS tape that I had.
The original one?
The 90-minute one. Unless they edited something down further than that, but
well, the one they're talking about it was a shorter version of the tape, and there was songs that were taken out. But there's actually I actually have the audio. Where is it? Oh, if I can find it, I'll play it. I know you have to go to sleep. Live Without a Net actually cut out some of Eddie's guitar solo. You know, when he's playing what would become 316.
Yeah.
Right. In the middle of that, next time you watch, the regular version of Live Without a Net, when you're watching him play his solo, watch while he's playing. He takes his cigarette, he puts it down, continues playing. Next thing you know, they go back to him. The cigarette is back on his headstock.
Huh.
Right. Yeah. And so what they cut out, I actually have the audio of what they took out. And if I could find it right now, I would play it for you on here, but I don't think I can find it. What they cut out was him and Alex basically doing like a blues jam, kind of like what they did in '84.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they would kick into this blues jam and they start playing these blues licks, and then they went back to 316.
Right. Yeah, and then finished up. Then he turned the volume up and he went hot. And
yeah. Yes, Richard Schick says, I have a bootleg of the Connecticut show. Yep. 316 is a bluesy jam. That's about 5 minutes. Yeah, they took some out. Yeah, I have it. I came across it on a cassette tape, which I actually there's actually a vinyl bootleg out there that has it on it. But
that is pretty cool.
Okay. Anyway, I think we should. Let me see.
Yeah,
we should wrap it up. I know you got to go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you, man. Thank you for staying awake.
Thank you.
And yes, and so everybody watching these things, if you dig this stuff, let people know. Post. Post. Oh, hey, Howie. Howie just woke up.
Howie.
Yo. If you dig this stuff, if you want, post it on your page on Facebook. Post these videos if you dig them, if you'd like other people to see them. Subscribe to the channel so you can be alerted to new content. And 802 Blues says, great video as always. Have a great night and go Celtics, he says.
Cool. Beantown Ballers, baby.
I didn't, or did he say go Celtics to bed? I think is what he was saying.
They're not going much further this year.
Are those your pajamas?
Just a t-shirt.
Are you?
I'm not wearing any bottoms.
Don't stand up.
Where's Nesdal? Oh, I am wearing bottoms.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching this stuff. If you dig the video, slap a like on it. That truly helps. Truly helps other people find this stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay. Rob Johnson, Johnny Bean, Facebook. Facebook.com/guitarist.
Don't forget Howie Bean just walked by.
Howie Bean. Yeah, Nesdal is calling me right now.
He's probably wearing shorts.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, we're just about to wrap it up. Well, oh, well, okay. Rob has to leave though. Okay, okay. Invite. All right, Nesdal is going to jump in real quickly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to segue.
Yeah, I know you gotta go. Okay, there's Dave.
Dave, what's happening, buddy?
Huh?
You got no audio.
We can't hear you, and now we can't see you.
All right, Johnny, I'm gonna take off.
You gotta go. I know. I know. Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, and everybody have a good night. We'll see you Wednesday.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Wednesday, 5 o'clock.
All right. Say hi to Dave for me.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Rob just left. Rob has to go to bed.
He did.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, that's all right. No problem then. So what's going on, everyone in Hangout World?
We were just about to say goodbye, so everybody was leaving. Now there's nobody here.
Oh well. Really? There's no one there?
It's like Nesdal's coming in. Everybody left.
So funny.
Oh. Okay. We can do a couple.
Right.
We can do a couple more minutes. I do.
Yeah, just a minute. Just a minute. I understand you got to leave. You got to do things, and I'm sorry for being super late. But I got that.
What color is that?
It's dark blue. It's a blue flame top.
Looks black.
I know it looks black on here, but it's blue. It's absolutely blue. And how about all those birds?
Awesome.
Pretty crazy, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. Again, I know it looks black on the screen, but it's absolutely blue. And the flame top, because it's dark, it's hard to see, but it's amazing. Really gorgeous. And the guitar sounds great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you plug it in?
Oh, you know why it looks black? Because my shirt looks black too, but it's blue. Same color, even though it's
802 Blue says, Dave, killer guitar. Hold it sideways. If you hold it sideways, you can see. And then say.
About that. Can you hear me now? How about now?
It looks black.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. Is it Biter? It says nice birds. Nice bird's eyes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm digging it. It doesn't have one scratch on it. The guitar is like it was just bought. Crazy how new looking it is.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Sully Dude 24 says that he's 52, grew up in Marlborough, is it Massachusetts? Says his friend was a real VH freak with him and was a huge guitar player, worked for Nuno. Betancourt and for Godsmack. And yep, with Eddie. Oh, when they were with Sharon. Cool.
Oh, very cool.
Awesome, man.
Very cool. And this neck is very comfortable.
Tech.
It feels.
The guy was a tech.
Huh?
Oh, his friend was a tech. He worked with Van Halen during the 03, the 08, 98.
Oh, okay.
We're all getting old.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know about that getting old crap. I know it's terrible.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah. Sorry it took so long to get back on here tonight. I do feel bad about that. Did you guys have a good hangout?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Cool.
It was awesome.
What'd you talk about?
Uh-oh, people are coming back. I don't know. You should watch it.
I will.
I don't even remember. We just answered questions.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, he showed off his guitar a little bit more. The one that Hubbard just relicked for him.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we just answered a bunch of questions and stuff.
Cool.
So it was cool. It was cool.
That's good. So if you look at my wall behind me, there is no more stealth, no more black stealth. It's gone. I'm a little freaked out over it, but I'm okay. It's all right.
Freaked out. Look at all those guitars back there.
Yeah, I know.
Look at me. Oh, somebody actually asked a question. Look at me. I've got a busted up guitar. Look at my guitar. There's no pickup.
What guitar?
There's no pickup in the bridge.
Wait, what guitar is that?
I think it's a Washburn. It's a guitar. It's a guitar I used to play. I used to gig with it and then tore it apart, and now it just sits around now.
Wow. Sits around.
Yes, I should probably get it back up and going again, maybe. You know.
So, have you ordered that pickup mounting system from Adam yet?
No,
Right.
not yet.
Don't do it because I'm ordering it for you tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little order from him, and I'm gonna have him send it to you.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, I was gonna use it in the GMW.
Right.
In the GMW, so I could.
Oh, you were gonna put a Wolfgang pickup in that guitar?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah.
Right. The zebra coiled one.
I guess. Where is that one? I've got that one in the Kramer.
The black and white. I mean.
I've got that one, and I've got one in my red Kramer. There's a zebra. There's a zebra. Yeah, I would like to stick a zebra Wolfgang into the GMW. I think.
It's funny. I was gonna call you one of these many times that I call you to ask you if you would sell me that pickup or trade it to me for something else. Because I'm on the Music Zoo guitar, Music Zoo Kramer. It has a zebra coil. And I was thinking I'll put a Wolfgang pickup in it because I have a Wolfgang in my Neptune guitar. And then I called Music Zoo and I spoke to my buddy Mark, and they've got an Antiquity Zebra JB that I bought today and sent it over to where I send it to get it to for that guitar. So.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes back to me, we'll put it in the guitar and everything will be all right. So forget it. I don't need the zebra coil.
Oh, they're great pickups.
Yeah.
My favorite. They are my favorite. The EVH Wolfgang pickups. Yeah, they're my favorite pickups because I slapped one in the '84 Kramer right there.
Yeah.
And it's insane. I've been recording a bunch of demos, and actually I record guitar for like films and movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like solos and guitar tracks. Like they send me the stuff, I record it and send the stuff back, and then it's on like some DVD at Best Buy or something. I just did some music recently where I used a Wolfgang pickup, and it sounded amazing. And the guy wrote me back And he was like, dude, he was like, something like, he's like, you just totally exceed what's the term? Exceed the expectations or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
You know, he's like, every time you come back with something that's way more amazing than we thought. You know, I mean, it's almost too good. Some of those are their words, not mine.
Well, that's cool.
I'm always like,
Nothing
I'm
wrong with
always like,
that.
you sure? Was that good enough? Was that okay? I can always redo it. That's the problem. Is when it comes to my guitar playing, my recording, I'm never finished. I'm never.
I know what you mean. You're your own worst critic. I know.
You gotta just let stuff go sometimes, and then because I've got music. Oh, I've got music on iTunes. Search my name on iTunes, and you can find some of my original stuff up there. You know.
Very cool.
Download it before I take it down.
Yeah.
You know.
It's so funny.
I listen to that stuff now, and I'm like, blah. It's awful. So if you dig it, if you want it, go get it. 99 cents. Alfred McCready, is the Charvel Bumblebee factory finished?
Oh, was that Rob's?
Huh? I don't know. No, he just asked this.
Yeah, but was he talking about Rob's guitar or who's Bumblebee? Was Rob showing that off earlier?
Probably just no, probably just in general.
Oh, you mean Eddie's guitar? Yes, it was a factory finish. Yes. Eddie's original guitar was definitely a factory finish guitar.
Cool. Okay, what is this? Hey guys, this is Jim. Is it Nicholson?
Nichols? What, Nichols?
Nicholas. Jim Nicholas says, "Hey guys, Rob." Oh, well, I mean, he sent this message like an hour ago. So just pretend you're Rob.
Funny.
Rob, the relic is sick.
Okay.
For the Bumblebee relics, what type of yellow was used?
I have no idea.
What color yellow?
I really don't know. I know it was it's a school bus color. It's like the color of a school bus.
He says he ordered a Floyd today. Nesbolt was right.
Nesbolt?
Nesbolt. The customer service was top notch at Floyd Rose.
Who'd he speak to?
Nesbolt. I don't know.
Oh, you know why? Because you guys call me Nesbot sometimes. That's probably what he meant to say. Nesbot.
Mm-hmm. Or Nesbolt is fine.
No, it's really not fine, but it's okay.
How do you say your name?
Nesdall. Nesdall. The way you normally say it.
D-A-L-L?
Yeah, D-A-L-L. Nesdall.
Okay. Nesdall. 1 minute ago, Eric Broadbent tagged me and Rob in a tag on a post on Facebook. I guess I can read this. Can I read this, Eric? I guess I could. I mean, he says he watched a cool hangout with my boys, Johnny and Rob tonight. Yeah, Eric, he was watching us. Good stuff as always, guys. He said he's going to be doing a show this week, meaning a hangout on his channel, showing some of the photography, videography. Is that how you pronounce it? Photography, I've never said that word before in my life.
Videography
gear I use for my shows, from webcams, DSLRs, lenses, lighting, GoPros, especially for the road videos, mobile mics, recording, and field apps to record the audio. Hopefully in the next 2 days, in the next day or two. Stay tuned. So cool. Okay, so look for that on Eric's channel. Which,
how many times did you say the word cool tonight?
Not enough.
Cool.
Yeah, and speaking of cool, my new neighbor I think left the air conditioning on all day. We've never
Oh, that's
we've
good.
never had that on ever. So
That's great. Now, wait, is it central air in that house?
I don't know. Huh? Jim says he spoke with Bob.
Okay.
Great folks.
Yes, excellent folks at Floyd Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this because I'm friendly with the Freudian Floyd Rose people, and I'm also friendly with Adam Reaver at FU Tone. So they are two separate entities, both really good.
Awesome. Okay, let me read a couple more things here because yeah, I should run. I would like to keep
Okay.
I'd like to keep these things to like an hour, but it never...
No, it's my fault. Absolutely my fault. We'll split.
Bry the Sign Guy, I would like to see a German R2 nut on Johnny Wolfgang Special. Huh? Tobacco Neck? Oh,
Not gonna work.
this.
Won't fit.
Bry the Sign Guy wants to see a German R2 nut on here. Is what he's saying. I would.
Oh didn't Rob say that he made that nut? He made the holes wider so that you can fit one on there.
He said something like that.
Yeah, I bet you can put it on there. I think he widened one of the holes to be able to put one on.
An R2?
Yeah. Do you have an R2 there? I'll have to check my bin. If you don't have one, I might have one.
I've got a BR3.
No, it won't work. It's
What's
too
this?
big.
What's this? Is this from my Stripe series?
Yep.
My circles, maybe?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, look at that. Got an arm. I got some of these things.
I don't know what those are.
It's like the packet. It's like springs.
Oh, okay.
I've got a 37 block.
You still haven't put that big block in your guitar?
No, I did. This is the block that
Oh, that's the
was
old
on
block.
it. Yeah, the big block is on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a big block on my EVH. So cool. Okay, I know we got 33 people looking. We got to wrap this up. I would like to keep things down to an hour. We 34 people now. We do these 3-hour events, and I know the diehards will sit through everything. Everybody, and I know you can watch the whole thing eventually. Like you could turn the video off. Now there's 36. Crap, people are jumping in now.
Yeah. People love it.
Now that Dave's here.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone. Thank you everyone for joining in and for coming back.
30. Oh.
And those of you who didn't see my new guitar, I just got a blue flame top PV Wolfgang arch top that has not one nick or scratch or anything in it, and it's ridiculous. I will be doing either a Facebook Live with it, or I'll do a video on it and show it off, or maybe we'll do another hangout this week about it or something. But this was unexpected, and it's very cool.
Awesome. Signer, is that Stefan? Stefan doesn't want us to stop. Bry the Sign Guy says looks killer, that guitar. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't want to stop either, but I know when we go over an hour, when these shows get into 2 hours, 3 hours, I mean, I really don't have any problem with that at all, but I know most people can't sit through that.
Well, I know Howie can't.
Yeah, he left already. How long have we been? Well, let's say if we went on about 5:30, 6:30. It's been an hour. It's been a little over an hour and like 40 minutes since we've been on. It's been an hour. It's been about an.
Okay, that's not so.
It's been
bad.
an hour and a half.
That's not terrible.
I think.
Not
Is
terrible.
that right? If we went on at 8, we went on about 8:40 your time. It's now 10.
It's 10:08. Yeah, it's exactly an hour and a half.
Okay. Okay. Something like
That's
that.
not bad.
Bill says, "Suck it up, Johnny." well, I already did. Yeah. I've got all my cups sitting here. Signer says, how do I open those?
Are you sure it's not Sinner?
I don't know.
I think it's Sinner. Synner.
I think it's Stefan.
Yeah, but I think he pronounces it Sinner.
I don't know. Huh? I have no idea. They say I have yet. Come on, open up. I have yet to see you do a show under an hour. And yes, it's Stefan. Yes, I know. I mean, if you people dig,
We
know,
have
this
a couple
stuff,
shows. We have a couple shows under an hour.
well, just barely. Barely. But yeah. If you guys dig, this stuff, I don't know. We got about 32 people watching us right now. Hey, leave in the comments below. Do you dig when these things go over an hour, 2 hours? Leave a comment. Let us know. That's the whole thing about the whole thing. Let us know what you think. Like we were talking about.
Yeah,
we were talking about
do.
mean tweets earlier, right? Let us know what you actually think. Are these things too long? Are they not long enough? We actually, one of our first hangouts we did was actually 6 hours long. Believe it or not, it was.
I remember that.
It was so long.
Day.
It was so long where it actually was up and then went away. The video is now unavailable. We were on here for 6 or 8. We were on here for like 8 hours one day. If you can believe that. When we first started doing these things,
I know.
we were talking to a guy where was he from? A guy in some other country somewhere. Remember that he woke up super early so he could talk to us. Remember that? That was one of our first hangouts, one of our first shows, if you call him a show. And you helped him with his Floyd Rose on camera. He was showing us all his guitars. He was walking around his house. I think I actually left and came back later. You guys were still sitting there. It was a super long.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. So our first hangouts were like 6, 8 hours long each.
Yeah. So compared to those, I mean, we're doing really well.
All right, 2 hours ain't so bad. 2 hours actually ain't bad at all.
So funny.
But I do have to. At some point, I will have to jump.
Well, we'll jump. How about we do another, say, 15 minutes?
Well, we can try. Well, we can go as long as until I have to. Because when I have to go, I have to go. So,
okay.
I'll let you know. But yeah, let's do a few more minutes. Signer, Stefan, my girlfriend says that Johnny reminds her of Howard Stern. Well, yeah. I mean, he's way better looking. I'll tell you that.
Your voice, absolutely.
Yep. Howard is cool. I've met him. I met him years and years and years ago. I don't know. I don't know if I can actually say I actually met him though, because I talked to him, but he didn't even look at me. He didn't even look at me. I was talking to him, and he didn't even look. And then that was it. But yeah, Howard Stern is amazing. I used to get up every morning back in the 90s to listen to that show when it was on radio. Because out here, New York, out here, well, I guess it's earlier there, right? If they start at 6,
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Or no, they start at. Was the show even live out here? The show might not even been live. The show might have been delayed.
It could have been. I think it was from 6 to 9 or 6 to 10 here. 6 a.m. to 10 or 9.
Does that mean I'd have to wake up at 3 in the morning to listen live?
Yeah.
3, 4. I don't know. Oh, hey now.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey now. Larry Riker says he loves these long hangouts. He says he listens to them at work and they pass the time. Cool, man. Very cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing that Philip McKnight was saying. He said he actually downloads the audio to these things and listens to them in his car while he's driving.
That's pretty
You
cool.
know? Yeah, you can totally listen to these things while you're doing other things. You know? So very, very cool. Very, very cool. What was I going to say? Biggles says
I don't know.
Says his final curtain call is 1 hour.
William Camporis, who apparently is watching us, wants to know where my stealth guitar is. William, I traded it for this guitar right here. That stealth really didn't get much airtime with me. I didn't play it very often. And compared to my white USA EVH, that's really the only guitar I play. And I don't have a PV arch top. So I traded with a buddy of mine who had this blue flame top PV arch top. It's just gorgeous and it feels and sounds great. And green special deluxe, but it's still, that's a flat top guitar. This is an arch top, and now I have a guitar from this era in Van Halen's history. And I still have 3 EVH gear Wolfgang. So that's where my stealth went. It was a trade, and even trade since I really didn't use that guitar.
I would have.
Yeah, I know you would have used it. I mean, you use everything that you have, and so do I. But in general, I use one guitar the most. So you know, the guy who took my stealth would have used it. He's going to use the stealth as a main guitar. I don't know, and I'm happy because now I have this. And yeah, am I going to use it every day? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not every day, but I've got one. So,
dude,
and it's really a great example of one.
I'm gonna have to change the title to this video. You know,
to what?
To
the
you know,
Guitar Dave.
Well, to the first hour and a half, Rob Johnson, and then 3 hours later, New Guitar Dave.
Nah, we can do it. We can do a. I won't talk about it anymore. We can do a formal one at another time. You know what? Come next week, there's going to be 2 more brand new guitars in this house, so we can do all 3 guitars at once. How about that?
Okay. I was about to say cool.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Stefan, is it Stefan? Says he's recovering from some back surgeries.
Oh. Well, get well soon, Stefan. Stephen? Stefan?
I think it's Stefan.
Stephen? Stefan?
I don't know. It says signer. So this is a nice change. Thanks, guys. Yes. Well, yeah, we'll feel better, man. I'm glad you could watch or listen to this stuff, and it makes you what am I trying to say?
Feel better?
Feel better.
Passes the time, all that stuff.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. It is a nice guitar.
Yes. Richard Schick. Okay. 2 more questions or comments, and then we should go. We got 30 people looking at us. But yeah. Yeah. We'll be back. I think we'll be back Wednesday.
Okay.
Probably.
Sounds good.
I think we'll be back Wednesday, and we'll do it all over again. But in the meantime, Richard Schick says, do you guys remember when Van Halen was on the Stern TV show promoting VH3? Edward had set
Yeah,
up,
I was there.
Edward had set up an amp and pedals and his guitar, then just decided not to play. He says.
I was there for that.
So were you actually there when they were on air?
Yeah, I was there. I was not in the room with them, but I was there. Yeah.
Like in the green room or something?
No, I was in the hallway.
Are you on the video? You know,
No.
like the footage that was shown on E?
Yeah, I'm not in any of the footage. No, I was moved away.
Cool. Oh, whoops! I just
Yeah.
said cool. Yeah. Somebody who watches these things says I say that word too much. What's his name?
Whatever.
Tool time.
Whatever.
Cool time. Is it? Says Johnny, you say the word cool too much.
Wasn't that a TV show back in the 90s with Halen?
Early 90s.
Yeah, that comedian, Tool Time. You know.
Well, I don't think that was the name of his show.
Tim Allen. Tim Allen.
Tim Halen had a show, and then he had a show on the show.
Oh, called
his show was called Tool Time. Right. What was the actual show called? Anybody?
Home Improvement.
Okay.
Home Improvement.
Mm-hmm. And then I had the other guy on there too, which was his guy on his show, the guy with the beard.
Yeah.
And he went on to do what? Game shows? He went on. I think he had his own show. I think he hosted a game show at one point after that. Something like that.
Very funny. Very punny.
And 802 Blues says, is that when you brought Eddie an amp for Howard?
Yes.
Meaning you.
Yep. That was that whole time, and we will have a hangout about that story. It just takes too long, and every time I tell it, it seems to take longer to tell. So we have to devote a whole show on.
Thank you. Well, we might as well keep going. What's the story? You got 6 hours?
It's not that long a story, but it's a long story. I spent the whole week with Van Halen in 1998.
So that's 7 days.
I spent five days. 5 days.
Oh, like an actual week.
Monday to Friday.
An actual week. Okay.
Yeah.
5 days. So do you have stories of every day? Like what you guys?
A lot of days. Yeah. Well, I can tell you different things that happen on different days, but I didn't spend like every waking moment with them. I had a life and I had a wife.
Every time you came to after passing out from the parties.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. My wife didn't even believe I was hanging out with them until the very last day. I'll tell you this part of the story. Friday was my day off, normal from work. I had taken the week off from work, and I worked at Manny's Music in Manhattan when there was a Manny's. So the whole week I was hanging out with Eddie and the band, but mostly Eddie. I was, just basically his guy. If he needed anything, I would take care of him. I'd go, get him whatever he needed. Just doing that, I was like really at his side a lot. I played guitar. I played his guitar, his Purple Wolfgang. Anyway, Friday comes, and it's my normal day off from work, and I was sleeping, and the phone rings in the morning, and my then wife answers the phone and said, the phone rings, and is Dave there, please? My wife said, sleeping, it's his day off, can I take a message? And the voice on the phone says, it's Eddie Van Halen, and if I could speak to him, that'd be great. And my wife was like, yeah, sure, it's Eddie Van Halen, sure. She was like, Rob, my buddy Rob would pull practical jokes like that, saying he was different people. And so she, after a while, she wakes me up and says, there's some says he's Eddie Van Halen, and I said, it is. It probably is. Let me take the phone call. And it was. And he asked me if I was coming in to say goodbye because they were flying. I think they were going to Australia, so they were leaving for Australia, and I said I can't. There's no way I could make it, but thank you. And there's more to the story, but that was a little funny part where my ex-wife didn't know, and she thought I was just kidding the whole week when I said I was hanging out with Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
She thought I was lying to her.
Well, you didn't have a cell phone back then, did you? It wasn't like these days where it's like.
Yes, I did. I did have a cell phone back then.
But there's no camera.
But no,
it's
no
not like
camera.
these days where it's like selfie, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, I had a Motorola cell phone, but no camera on it.
It's amazing how the technology is totally.
Yeah. But you see, just that one segment, that one morning, that whole conversation I just said took like 5 whole minutes just to get all that out. Because you have to plant, you have to like, it's a whole rigmarole to say it. You just, other than going through it, I'm actually, every time I say it, I relive it in my head as it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it'll take a long time to talk about that whole week. It'll be like talking to Alan Garber about a lesson.
It'll be like just like saying hello to Alan Garber.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? No, Alan, we already gave Alan many props already in this hangout.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I love that guy. Absolutely love that guy. He's such a great guy, but man, can he talk. Oh.
Okay, somebody asked me something here. Alfred McCready. Whatever happened to Eddie's first guitar? Does anyone even know? I would say he probably destroyed it. He probably tried doing something to it and busted.
Well, was it that Teisco Del Rey? Was it a Teisco Del Rey?
It was like a Teisco or like a Kent or some sort of like a Japanese what do you call it?
Yeah. Didn't he have that one in the guitar that's in the Finish What You Started video? Isn't that like a newer version of what his original guitar was?
The Spectrum 5? Is it called the Spectrum 5?
I'm not sure.
I have where is it? I have a photo.
Oh wait, there's a photo of him holding it when he's very, very young, isn't there? It's like a sunburst guitar.
Teisco Del Rey ET440 is what it's called, and here it is. This isn't his. This is another one. This is not his actual first one, but this is what it is.
Yeah, yes, and there's a photo of him as a child holding that same guitar.
Well, the same model. Yeah, it's him and his mom. It was from the '95 Rolling Stone with him on the cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think we should split. Yeah, I got some other stuff I got to do.
And I'm gonna play my guitar before it gets too late to play.
Oh, it's already like 10:30 there.
Yeah, but I don't think my tenant is home. I think he's gone. So before he gets home, I'm gonna play.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, whoops. I just said the C word. Okay. Thank you, everybody. What was that? Thank you, everybody, for watching these things. Thank you for watching. We're actually gonna.
Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking around to wait for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah. we were just about to hang up. We were doing our saying our goodbyes. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first.
It was an Italian goodbye. It just never ended.
Okay, real quick. What was your first guitar? Real quick. Real fast.
My first guitar? It was a late 50s Gibson Les Paul Jr. single cutaway in two-tone sunburst.
My first. Oh, look at this. My first guitar was this. I just happened to have it sitting here on a chair at the kitchen table. This was my first guitar. It was a 80s, early 80s Squire Bullet.
Yeah, that's bad. That's and what I mean by bad, it's badass. Because that color, you look at that same guitar that's made today, and it doesn't. The color doesn't look anything that cool. It doesn't look as cool as that.
Look at that.
That looks like an old guitar.
I could throw that neck on there. I'd be rocking again. Oh yeah, it's a great color. And yeah, this body, this has been painted. I've painted this so many times. I mean, years ago, years and years and years ago. It was so many different colors, but I of course had to take it back to the original sunburst. You know, had to. Oh, real quick. Was it Guitar World? Did a post on Facebook today, something about guitar playing in movies or whatever, and the thumbnail, the photo is a picture of Marty McFly. Right?
Oh, no kidding.
Was it Guitar World? Check out Guitar World on Facebook today, and you'll see it. And so I commented, Marty McFly is the reason I started playing the guitar, which is true, totally true. You know?
Wow.
And that's the reason why I got this, believe it or not, because Marty McFly, or Michael J. Fox, was in a movie with Joan Jett called Light of Day.
Yeah, Light of Day.
And he played a Sunburst Strat. It had a Floyd.
Except his Sunburst Strat it did have a Floyd?
The one on the cover when he was on the cover of Rolling Stone jumping, that guitar had a Floyd and a humbucker, I believe.
Okay, because the one in the movie was an original 50s Stratocaster. It was it was a regular Fender, but it was a real 50s Fender.
I don't remember. But anyway, so that's the reason my first guitar was a Sunburst Fender, because I forget his name in the movie, but because of Michael Fox playing a Sunburst guitar in Light of Day, that's the reason why I got this guitar.
What a great movie that was, too. Great movie. One of my favorites, actually.
When I was a kid, I had the soundtrack. There's a soundtrack album, and he actually sings one of the songs.
Oh, cool.
Where it's just him singing. It was a song he was singing to, was it his sister's kid in the movie? It might have been. It's been so.
You know,
it's been 30 years since I've seen the movie. Well, not that long,
solo. The outro solo in the song.
Light of Day.
The outro solo in the song "Light of Day." There's an actual mistake that was made. I don't know who played the actual solo. I don't think it was Ricky Byrd. Whoever replaced Ricky Byrd in the 80s played the actual solo, and there's a mistake in it in the movie. But like if you listen to the radio song, you know, the radio version, the mistake's gone. It's edited out.
The single.
It's very funny.
Mm-hmm. And who wrote that? Who wrote that song? Do you remember who wrote it?
I don't know. Is it Desmond Child?
No.
Good guess, though, right?
That was the one song that year Desmond didn't write. No, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm. It's a Bruce Springsteen tune, sung by Joan Jett. Actually, during that time, Desmond wrote all of Joan's stuff. I Hate Myself for Loving You. Joan Jett's biggest hits.
Yeah.
Were all Desmond Child hits.
Yeah. That's why I figured it was him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Desmond wrote for everybody. He's anything he wrote at that time was like the golden goose or the golden egg that the goose laid.
Dude,
it was amazing.
I saw all the platinum, golden, whatever record awards on all his walls. You know?
Yeah, he's the proverbial crapola. He's amazing.
Well, there was a period of time where I lived with him, where I lived in his house. So I saw all the records, all the Bon Jovi, Aerosmith. Yeah. Hanson was actually big at that time. He wrote a song for Hanson called "Weird."
the other big songwriter that I really loved was Danny Wilde. He had that band called the Rembrandts. Remember them?
Mm-hmm.
They did the song for Friends, the TV show Friends.
Yes. Yes.
He was, what an amazing songwriter he was. He wrote for everybody.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I remember that. Yes. Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
All right. So there's your trivia for the day.
We got to go. Or I got to go. And Dave has to play his guitar. So, okay. Real quick, 802 Blues. Michael J. Fox actually had a house not far from where I live in Vermont. Very cool. Light of Day. Been trying to think of that movie forever. Thanks, 802 Blues says. 802 Blues also says, that is awesome. That is awesome, Johnny. You should set it up. Meaning that guitar. I should. Yeah. Sorry, I meant
Johnny, I may have a strap neck you can put on that.
For weeks. Huh? Oh, really?
I might have one. I have to look, but I think I might have a strap neck for you for that guitar. You'll need a bridge and some pickups and a pick guard, but I think I got the neck.
Huh? Oh yeah, it has everything. Well, no, the bridge. I don't know where the bridge is. The bridge is somewhere. Okay. Oh, Sully dude. Did you know a tech named Mike Keegan?
Mike Keegan. No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Oh, well, hang on a second. Is he Bonamassa's tech?
No, I think he teched for Van Halen during the Sharon tour. Right?
No.
Is that what it was? And since you were
yeah, but they weren't on tour. They weren't on tour when they were in town. They were basically they came in to do the Howard Stern show, and they came into that's when Virgin Megastore was the main record store. They were doing autograph signing, and they were just in town for a week. Before that was their layover to go to Australia. They were laid over in New York, so that's why they were there.
Awesome sauce. Okay. Yeah. All right. Mike Wood just shared a link on my timeline. Oh, Sting is making a rock record now. It's about time, Sting.
Oh, really?
It's about time.
Yeah, Gordon.
Get back. Make another Police record, please.
And with the Police.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, people think, people when the Police did that reunion, people were hoping they would make a new album. And they thought if they would make a new record, it wouldn't be the same and it would just ruin their legacy, At this point, it doesn't matter. Andy Summers is what, 75 years old, 76?
Yeah.
Do your thing,
Right.
Whatever you're gonna do, like like right now, whatever it is, Although whatever, like I got to go right now. I got to split.
Okay.
I think Mike Hickey is Bossamana's Tex.
Yeah, Mike Hickey. That's it. Yep.
Mike Hickey.
Bonamassa. Yeah, I know Mike. I forgot his last name, but yes, Mike Hickey.
Cool. Coolio. Okay, we're gonna hang up now. Thank you for watching this again, everybody. If you dig this stuff, give us a thumbs up. That actually helps. Thumbs up the video. Let me see the number go up. It's at 30 right now.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up. That really helps people find these videos and watch them.
Yeah, and if you
42.
like what we do, if you enjoy what we do, please let us know so we can we can do some more. I mean, we're going to do more,
Somebody
but
just took
let us know that you really like it.
33. Cool. 32. Somebody keeps
Awesome.
somebody keeps unthumbing up.
And subscribe, please, to Johnny. Someone unliked it.
Have a good night. 802 Blues. 33. Yes. Yeah, and subscribe to the channel. If you dig this stuff, you know, if you dig you know, different things, subscribe to the stuff. And hopefully we're still here. Can you still see me? Okay. Okay. All right. Internet's getting slow. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. Like, subscribe, share the video if you dig it. You know, Dave, you should share these on your page.
I'm going to share this one as soon as I get off.
You have 4,000 people on your page. You should at least, you know, put the video on your page.
I guess you're right. I should.
All right. I'm out of here. All right. Johnny Bean. Facebook. Go like facebook.com/guitarist Johnny Bean. Give that page a like as well. If you dig this stuff. I dig it. Dave Nesdall. Good to see you, man.
Stay tuned for my like page. We're going to get that up and running real soon, too.
Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Mully's live on Periscope. Look out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Periscope, Johnny Bean. What's the other thing? Oh, Snapchat. Anybody, if you're on Snapchat, add me on Snapchat. Just look up Johnny Bean. I've been snapping lately.
Snap. Yo, snap.
Yes. Yes. And Twitter. If you're...
My dog is sleeping with her eyes open. It's crazy. She looks pretty evil.
Dang. Dang. Okay. Twitter. If you're on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Kramer_5150.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I post all this kind of stuff. So, all right. Keep rocking,
Nice.
everybody. Keep rocking and rolling. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Thank you very much.
See you guys later.
Bye.